Today I want to talk about how you are not your thoughts. You are simply just the observer. Now, many of you might think you are your thoughts. You know, you heard the saying, what you think about, you become, and to a certain extent that's true, but most of that is due to subconscious beliefs, and your subconscious mind doesn't necessarily reflect who you are. Sorry, I just gotta actually set a waypoint. I was meant to actually go somewhere. Let's just go on the highway, just have a little drive whilst I talk. So your subconscious mind doesn't necessarily reflect who you are. It's just programs and beliefs that have been instilled into you, whether that's through parents. Like, you're not born religious, but if you're religious, that's probably because your parents are religious and they've programmed you to be religious. So you are not your thoughts, you are just simply the observer. The best way I can explain this is, if you think about a bridge, right? You're on a bridge, it's quite a high bridge, don't worry, you're not going to jump off, don't worry, just calm down, relax. You're on a bridge, right? And below you is a river, and this river has a strong current. It's a really strong current. Anything that's in this river will be pulled with the river. Anything that gets entered, anything that enters this river, right, will flow with the river. It doesn't matter the size, doesn't matter the weight. Anything you throw in this river is going to get pulled with the river. You can throw Dwayne Johnson in there, right? You can throw Arnold Schwarzenegger. Anything you throw in this river is going to get pulled with it, right? So imagine there's a river that strong. Now, the river represents your thoughts, so let's call it the river of thoughts, right? And you are the observer on the bridge. Now, you can look at the river and think, that's a mad river. Anything that gets put in that river, you know, drags it with the river, pulls with the river. And you can, sorry. So you can be on the bridge and you can observe the river, right? Or you can jump in the river and then you will get pulled with the river. So you can do either observe it and watch what happens to the river and watch as things get pulled with the river, or you can be in the river and get pulled with the river. Now, that represents the thoughts. The river represents thoughts and the observer represents you on the bridge. And anything you think about, oftentimes people think, oh, I am my thoughts because I thought this yesterday and I said this yesterday, but it's not necessarily you. You've just decided to jump in the river. And what I'm asking you to do is just get out the river, right? Take a step out of the river, just, you know, get off the river and go on the bridge and observe your thoughts, right? So the way I can explain this is, let's think about exercise, right? Let's say you want to start exercising and you have no physical, you know, nothing physical is stopping you from exercise. Why would you pull out like that? Nothing physical is stopping you from exercising, right? You're healthy, no injuries, nothing, right? You've got time and you've got space to exercise. If you don't exercise, that's just your thoughts. That's just your thoughts make you not exercise. That's just your thoughts make you not exercise. Nothing else is stopping you. It's just your thoughts, right, that are stopping you from exercise. You can physically do it. You can physically exercise. You've got the time, you've got the space, and you're not injured. So you can exercise. All that's stopping you is your mind and your subconscious beliefs. Right? Because your subconscious mind says, well, we've never exercised before. We've never exercised continuously. So why start now? And if you exercise, it's pretty pointless because you're not going to see results instantly, right? You're only going to see results 3 months, 6 months down the line. And your subconscious mind doesn't like thinking about the future. The subconscious mind only lives for the now. So it deems it as pointless to exercise because it can't get anything out of it, and if anything, it takes stuff out of you. It takes energy out of you. It makes you more tired. So, oh my god. So, oh my god, where am I? Am I on a bridge? Oh wow, that was close. So the mind, so the subconscious mind says, what's the point in exercising when I'm not going to see immediate results? We've never exercised before, and I'm just going to lose energy and become tired. And that makes sense, right? But you've got to understand that they are just your thoughts, that you yourself, you, the observer, can exercise. And all you have to do is override your thoughts. All you have to do is say, they are my thoughts, they're nothing more than my thoughts. And then you can start exercising, right? Just because you don't want to, because your mind says, oh, we've never exercised before, doesn't mean you shouldn't, right? You should exercise. This is very dangerous to do. I mean, we've all had them moments where we thought something and we're like, who the hell said that? It doesn't even sound like you. You might have said something that made you laugh randomly and you're like, who the hell said that? You know, these are examples of your thoughts, right? And you observing your thoughts for a small period of time. And the reason we are not our thoughts is because 90% of our thoughts are subconscious, right? 90% of our thoughts are subconscious, which means they happen without you knowing it. Now, if you don't know this is happening to you, if you don't know you're thinking a certain thing, then that's not you. You would know what you're thinking, right? The 10% is your conscious mind, which is you, and that decides what you should do, right? Whether you decide to eat at a certain restaurant, whether you consciously make the decision not to exercise, that's a mix of the subconscious and conscious mind. But if you consciously choose to exercise when you never exercised before, that's you making a conscious decision. It feels weird, it feels horrible, and the reason it feels weird and horrible is because your subconscious mind doesn't like change. Not necessarily that it doesn't like change, but it's hard to change the subconscious mind. It's really hard to change. It doesn't necessarily change in one day. It's more of a day by day thing. So if you want to start painting and you're like, oh, I don't want to paint today because I just don't want to, I don't have the energy to paint, but nothing actually is stopping you, then you've got to realize they are just your thoughts. There's nothing more than your thoughts. You can do it. All you've got to do is just start, and action usually kills them thoughts. That's what I found through my own like research and studies, not necessarily study, just through my own actions and my own experience in life. I've realized that when I don't want to do something, usually just doing that thing gets rid of the thought of not wanting to do it, because I realize that they are just my thoughts, that I actually do want to do it. Because why would I say, oh, I want to start exercise, and then be like, no, I'm only joking? It doesn't make sense. So for example, last night I wanted to draw, right, start a new drawing, and I was like, I don't really want to do it. Then I realized, hey, these are just my thoughts. Nothing is actually stopping me. I've got time to draw. I've got time to draw. I've got the equipment to draw. I've got the paper to draw. You know, and even after I've done drawing, I can still relax, still chill. So I might as well start drawing. And then I just started drawing, and 5 minutes in, I just couldn't stop drawing. I was drawing there for like 30, 40, 50 minutes. And that's just, to me, proved that my thoughts and my subconscious mind are just that. They're just thoughts, right? And I am the observer. I can decide whether or not to do certain things. So the next time you are thinking about exercise and you don't want to exercise, just pause for a minute. Observe the thoughts. Observe what's going into your mind. What thoughts are being told to you? Are you hearing stuff like, oh, there's no point exercising because people like you the way you are. You're not fat. You don't need to exercise. Or, you know, you're a healthy human being. You don't need to exercise. It's part of your character. Some fat people, right, don't work out because it's part of their character. Being fat is not a personality trait, right? Being fat is being lazy, and if laziness is a personality trait, then congratulations, you've got one of the worst traits ever, right? But people, seriously, people don't work out because, oh, it's part of my character to be fat and out of shape. No, no, stop making excuses. Oh my god, look at the biker gang. No, stop making excuses. Stop acting, oh, this is part of my character. I don't care if it is part of your character. I don't care if people have seen you 40 years of your life fat. Doesn't mean you should remain fat. That's just an excuse to, oh my god, that's just an excuse to be fat, right? So observe thoughts like that. Observe thoughts that will say, oh, there's no point exercising, or there's no point drawing because you've never drawn in your life, you're no good at drawing, it'll take you years to become actually good at drawing. Observe them thoughts and just realize, hey, they are my thoughts, they are nothing, they have no power over me. I am the observer, I can control my thoughts, and then consciously make this decision to draw. And honestly, as soon as you start doing the task that you don't want to do, 5 minutes in, you just want to continue because your brain doesn't like doing something and not finishing it, right? Your brain likes to solve problems. Your brain likes to get things done. So if you start something, your brain's more likely to finish it. Not all the time, but it's a good way to actually engage the mind. It's a good way to get rid of them thoughts. Action kills thoughts, alright? Action kills laziness. I fully believe that. If you have any lazy thoughts, action is the quickest way to kill them thoughts. So I just wanted to make a video about you observing your thoughts and you being aware of your thoughts. So the next time you feel lazy and unproductive and you're like, why am I not productive? Just observe your thoughts. See what's going on in your mind. What is your mind? What is your brain saying to you? What is your brain trying to tell you? And just realize that, yo, I have power over these things. I have power over my thoughts. I can change my thoughts. Like, you can say to yourself, what's up? Okay. I'm not gonna save you. You can say to yourself that elephants are grey, and your mind will be like, yeah, that's correct. But you can also say to yourself, elephants are pink. You can control your thoughts. You can say anything you want, right? So just know that you have the power to change your thoughts. Know you have the power to change your actions. Know you have the power to change your habits, and it starts by changing your thoughts and your beliefs. And you can do that just by simple action. Action kills laziness. Action kills them lazy thoughts. If you want to do something, just start doing it. If you want to walk every day, just start walking, whether it's 5 minutes, 2 minutes, just start walking. If you want to paint, just start painting. If you want to draw, start drawing. If you want to be a comedy script writer, just start doing comedy sketches. If you want to become a YouTuber, start making videos. No matter how bad they are, just start. Right? It's all about starting. It's not necessarily about, it's obviously the journey is important, like, but you shouldn't really start something with the end goal in mind. In a lot of cases, if you start exercising with the hopes of getting a six-pack, after you've done a very intense workout and you don't have six-packs, it'll discourage you. Just take it day by day. Just know that you're feeling healthier that day. You've done your exercise for that day, so you feel better. You know, you burnt some calories. You're gonna be a bit lighter tomorrow, or you're gonna be healthier tomorrow than you were yesterday. You know, stuff like that. You just take it baby steps. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Let me know what you want me to talk about in future videos. I just wanted to make a video about how you are not your thoughts, and you are simply the observer. The thoughts are the river, and the river will pull anything in you throw in it, and you are the observer on the bridge. And I'm telling you to be the observer on the bridge. Look at your thoughts. What are they saying to you? Oh, pardon me. Oh god, pardon me. Sorry. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. I hope it made sense. If it doesn't, I'll probably redo this video again. And if it doesn't make sense, I'll probably make a part 2. I don't know. Oh my god. I'm actively complaining about crashing into her when I'm the one speeding and not paying attention to the road. Yeah, let me know what videos you want me to do in the future. What do you want me to talk about? Anything about life. These videos aren't necessarily meant to be like, oh, I have the answers to the universe, this is how you do things. I don't have the answers, right? These are just things I've learned through life and my experiences and what I've read through books, through YouTube videos I've watched. So yeah, don't take everything 100% as facts. Just take it and then observe it. If you want to believe in it, you believe in it. If you don't want to believe in it, you don't have to believe in it, and it's cool. But yeah, that's it. Like, subscribe, and peace.